Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, the Warren County High School in McMinnville was evacuated Wednesday morning. Tullahoma police have recovered a large amount of properties stolen from several subdivisions in the city. Tennessee whiskey will continue to be distilled in only the Lynchburg way. We'll talk with some of the cast members of the play Shrek, which is opening next week at the Civic Center. The governor signed legislation that allows workers to sue their employers if they are fired for storing guns in cars parked on company lots. And graduates of Davidson Academy are getting ready for their class reunion. We'll have those stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
I'm Philip Bourne, Stanley McNabb Detail Shop Manager. Here are a few things our customers have to say about our service.
I always recommend Stanley McNabb Detail Shop to all of my friends. I'm always so impressed by how quickly they can return your vehicle back to you. It's always spotless, and I'm always very impressed.
Spotless, clean. I was really amazed.
It looks like a brand new car when I get it back.
We have several different packages and individual services to get your vehicle looking like new again. We're located just behind Stanley McNabb Chevrolet dealership. Call today, schedule an appointment, and see what the difference our detail can make.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
There's no place like home.
Getting home safely is just a click away. And choosing the right seat for your little one's age and size will take you down the road to safer travels.
How can I ever thank you enough?
Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Welcome back. Warren County High School in McMinnville was evacuated for a couple of hours Wednesday morning after receiving a bomb threat. The Southern Standard reported that the threat was found by a student written on a bathroom wall. The students were taken to the McMinnville Civic Center while the Warren County Sheriff's Department investigated. The Tennessee Highway Patrol's bomb-sniffing dogs were also called in to search the building. Parents were notified through the school's phone system. Just over 1,700 students attend Warren County High School. U.S. Representative Scott Desjardins was scheduled to speak at the school on Wednesday, according to his staff, but that event was canceled before he arrived. Robert Jamison, Communications Director and Policy Advisor for Congressman Desjardins, issued the following statement, quote, "The Congressman's office was made aware of the situation and has been in contact with local authorities. At this point, there is nothing to suggest a correlation between the threat and the Congressman's visit. Congressman Desjardins looks forward to speaking with Warren County High School students at a later date," end quote.
The Tullahoma Police Department made an arrest Tuesday morning after they had responded to numerous car break-ins at Colonial Acres, Macon Manor, Blue Creek, and Brookfield subdivisions over the last few days. Investigators have recovered a large amount of stolen property from these burglaries and are starting the process of finding the rightful owners. If you are in these areas, please check and make sure that all your property is still in your vehicle. If you discover items missing, contact the Tullahoma Police Department at 931-455-0530.
Tennessee whiskey will continue to be distilled in only the Lynchburg way after lawmakers pushing to change the definition of the drink withdrew legislation Tuesday in the General Assembly. At the request of Jack Daniel's Distillery in 2013, lawmakers passed legislation defining what could be labeled as Tennessee whiskey. The process using charcoal filters and new oak barrels for aging is the exact formula used by Jack Daniel's. Many smaller distillers, including Pritchard's in Kelso and George Dickel, complained the definition infringed on their own recipes. Lynchburg Master Distiller Jeff Barnett says the law sets minimum quality standards. Jack Daniel made 11.5 million cases of sipping whiskey last year. George Dickel produced about 130,000 cases.
Governor Bill Haslam this week has signed legislation that allows workers to sue their employers if they are fired for storing guns in cars parked on company lots. Both chambers overwhelmingly passed the measure despite opposition from the Tennessee Chamber of Commerce. The state in 2013 enacted a law to give handgun carrying permits holders the right to serve their firearms and vehicles on company lots regardless of their employer's wishes. An Attorney General's opinion later found that while it decriminalized the actions of those who ignored posted gun bans on private property, employers could still terminate workers for violating company firearm policies. Sponsors of the new measures say it will clear up the legal confusion over original law.
Tennessee Lieutenant Governor Ron Ramsey told TNReport.com on Tuesday that he is adamantly opposed to legislation moving through the General Assembly to make the Bible the official state book.
What are your thoughts on the Bible becoming the state book?
It shouldn't be. I'm just adamantly opposed to that. I mean, the Bible is my official book. It is. It shouldn't be put in the blue book with rocky top salamanders and tulip poplars. I'm sorry, it just shouldn't. So I'm adamantly opposed to it. It may pass. I don't know, but I'll guarantee you one thing: when it comes to the floor, I'm voting against it. I think that belittles the most holy book that's ever been written, in my opinion.
Can you tell us how you really feel?
Well, I'm serious about that. I am. That's silliness. It is. I've told the sponsor that. I've told the sponsor that I will not vote for that. That again. I've been. I don't have to say more. I think you know where I am.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Community Playhouse will be presenting the musical Shrek, starting next Friday at the South Jackson Civic Center. Newsleader's Peggy Burton spoke to some of the play's cast.
And I'm so excited about South Jackson Civic Center's Community Playhouse, which is represented here today. And I have on the set Cynthia Redicop, and she is going. Who are you in the play?
Well, I start off as Mama Ogre, then go to Queen Lillian, and then to Fairy Godmother.
And you're saying to yourself, what play? Well, it's Shrek the musical.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're about to open in April.
April the 17th we open.
Let's quickly tell them how to get tickets and how much tickets are, and it's obviously at the Civic Center. So
yes, ma'am. You can go online to communityplayhouse.org or call our phone number at 455-0620 for tickets from April the 17th through May 2nd. We're also on April 21st doing 2 school performances, which is open to all public schools and homeschool groups.
Good. And I'll bet it's filling up.
Oh, it is.
Because this is a rare treat for our community. I love the costuming. I'm just excited over the costuming. And the music. The music is fun. We're going to introduce some of the characters, and you be sure and write down how to go online and get your tickets. You already told who you were, so
yes, ma'am.
We're going to introduce some of the characters in the play.
Okay, next up we have Peter Pan, who is Heather DeWeck. She is also playing one of our 3 blind mice and one of our dewlock dancers.
Love the hair.
And then we have Gingy, which is being played by Samara Wolf.
I love that. Gingerbread Girl.
Yes, ma'am. And then we have Alyssa Fries. She is playing our little Fiona, a tapping rat, and also Little Bo Peep. And then we have Allison Redicop, who is Walter for the dewlock, and then she is also Tweedledee.
And Okay, there's a Tweedledee and a Tweedledum?
Yes, ma'am.
And are they twins? Do they look
No,
alike?
they do look alike. They will. You'll have to show up to see.
Could she be your child?
She could be my child. She is my oldest daughter. But this is the first play my entire family will be in this play.
That's one of the things I like about Community Playhouse. Families are involved, and it's just a wonderful thing.
Oh, yes. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, thank you. Oh, my
And
goodness.
next we have Mama Bear and Baby Bear. And this is Jamie Wolf and Sasha Wolf.
Baby Bear, what part are you playing in this play? Baby Bear, I love that. Who did your hair? Your mom? Okay. That is wonderful. Love this
come on
lineup.
in.
And of course there are how many thousand more characters in the play?
We have over 40 characters in the play, ranging from 2.5 to our oldest character is 75 years old.
That is wonderful.
Yes, huge group.
And so, you know, let's tell the people how to become a member of the Community Playhouse while we're on this.
Okay, they can go online to communityplayhouse.org to sign up to be a member, or they can just let us know when they are there to see a performance. We offer membership for an entire family for only $5. That gets you our newsletter online. You come to the meetings. We have those every fourth Tuesday of the month. Yes, ma'am.
At 6:30?
At 6:30 down at South Jackson.
Right. And the play Shrek, I don't know how many of you are familiar with it or not, but the musical has really upgraded it in my head.
Oh, yes.
Lots of great songs.
Yes, the songs never stop.
Hey, let's have you tell one more time about the dates, the time, and whatever you want to tell about. Who's directing?
Heather Kleinfeld is the director, with Ben Farrell as assistant director.
Heather is such a...
Yes, she's an
both
amazing
of them,
director.
Wonderful people.
It's amazing to see their vision come to life.
Orchestra, are you doing with the live orchestra?
We do have a live orchestra. Todd Nichols is leading our orchestra, and we have a live band from piano to violin, drums, guitars.
And you have Cynthia Jolly.
Yes, Cynthia Jolly Gray is
playing.
She is doubling. She is playing violin, and then she's also singing for us as Dragon.
Oh,
and then her husband Jacob is our Lord Farquaad.
Oh my gosh.
David Ford is Shrek.
Not to forget David Ford. I'm just dying to see his costume.
Yes. Well, he will not be seen by anyone until the day of the show.
Yes. How fortunate to live in a community that puts on some of the productions that you guys put on. It's just phenomenal to me. The production is always professional, and everybody's always smiling. I love that. How could you not love it?
We'll be right back in a moment.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester is your home for both new and pre-owned trucks. We have a huge selection of over 200 trucks to choose from. Check us out on the web at russellbarnett.com and view our great selection. We are your truck headquarters, and we want to be your one-stop shop. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester, your truck headquarters. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Time to get fit, Tullahoma, and register today to run or walk the I Am for the Child Family 5K Run and Walk. You'll be proud to know you're supporting the Court-Appointed Special Advocates, or CASA, by running or walking Saturday, April 11th at Fraser McEwen Park, 8 a.m. Register at active.com for $25 or the day of the race starting at 7 a.m. Special thanks to these sponsors: Chick-fil-A, Light Tube, and City of Tullahoma. Click on active.com and register for the CASA 5K Family Fun Run and Walk.
Welcome back. Tonight we bring you the final segment of Channel 6's Tom Corrington's interview with Tom Robinson, Executive Director of Tullahoma Area Economic Development Corporation.
We're talking today with Tom Robinson, the Executive Director of the Economic Corporation Tullahoma, and we've been catching up on where things stand, and a couple of other brief items to wrap up the airport side of this.
That's right, Tom, and a lot of people don't realize what an economic engine our airport is, and we've got a great one. It's one of the top 5 airports for general aviation in the state of Tennessee. And so a couple of other things they're doing. The week after this AOPA fly-in, where there's the annual beach party, and they'll have 180, 200 planes fly in, beach owners, beach corporation type airplanes to fly in, and they spend actually 3 or 4 days here, so they come from all over the nation. And again, the fly-in concept, if we can take advantage of it, people come, and a lot of times they certainly buy aircraft fuel, but a lot of them get off the airport property. They go to eat, they stay in the hotels, so they buy gas for rental cars, they rent cars, and they just tour the area. So a lot of them tour.
Buy a lot of gas for their airplanes.
Yeah, and let me make sure again that you understand that. They buy a lot of gas for their airplanes. So the city, which has a tax on that and sells that, and the airport authority make a lot of money on fuel sales during that time.
Well, on the retail side, you wanna kind of wrap that up? You got 3 or 4 things that are of interest?
Well, I hope we're not wrapping up, but I'll just say that the activity is continuing at a big level, a large level. As most of you may have read or know, Tina Rose, who owned T. Michelle's, is moving her operation to a new building that's been constructed next to First Vision Bank on North Jackson. And in addition to her dress and lady shop, there's going to be a Fuel So Good coffee roasters and bakeria. Now that's a mouthful also.
Yeah.
But we'll do specialty coffees. They'll have a drive-through. Also have pastries, scones, and things to eat.
Specialty pastries.
And that should be good. And she has another business that I understand they're pretty close in talking to make the 3rd business. There were 3 slots in that building, so that one's pretty full already. And then Dr. Patsemis has been in the process and is building a building next to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's been in the newspaper also. The main one is going to be a Buffalo Wild Wings restaurant, which is a pretty big national chain. So there, if you drive by there, they've got the pad ready, they're working on the driveway, so they should start building the actual building within the next 30 days. So that's going on. There's going to be a new commercial district right across from the mall, main entrance, right at the intersection with Jackson Circle. A group called Warren Commercial Group is going to be building 1 or 2 buildings right in there, total of about 16,000 square feet. And they haven't announced any tenants yet, but I understand they're close on some agreements. So going there. And then at the corner of Wilson Avenue in North Jackson, the reason Tina Rose is moving and all those little buildings have moved out, it's going to be a major gas and commercial gas station and convenience market right there on that corner. So
that'll be diagonally across from Walgreens.
Well, yes, that's right. Or catty-cornered, we say in the South. It's going to be catty-cornered from Walgreens. But so that'll be a big, nice, convenient location for area motorists and also people driving through town. Maybe some people coming up from Lynchburg, if they've been down there for any reason, might drive by and grab a bit of gas there or at one of our other establishments out on the main drag.
We'll be right back in a moment.
It's your trademark. That something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. Davidson Academy is attempting to contact former graduates about their class reunion. Jim spoke with former graduate Jackie Duncan about the event.
Davidson Academy reunion, it happens every 2 years, every odd year. This is our year. And one of the reasons I'm trying to, I'm trying to get the word out. It's what it amounts to. Normally, we would have the word out by now. We would have letters out to all the former alumni, all the former students, and but we lost our database this year. I know of 2 people that's had head crashes. I was one of them, but it wasn't on my database that caused this. But bottom line is we lost our database, and so we're trying to get the word out to everybody. Actually, we're in the process of restoring the database from some other information that we had. I guess a similar type thing. We're working on it, and we just about got that done.
Right now, you need to get the word out about when it is. And
need to get the word out about when it is and let everybody know that it is happening, and it will happen August 7th. Okay. August 7th through the 9th, and it's always, here's the formula for it. The formula is the first Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in August, every odd year. Okay. So that's what we're ready, getting ready for it, and we just want to get the word out to everybody, all the former school members and former students that were there, and we have a great turnout every time, and we have people throughout the continental United States and outside the United States. We have a few people, and so we're just trying to get the word out to them that when it is, and that your invitation won't come as it normally did in the past. We have a website now that it's a dynamic website, and I really want to stress on that. It's you can't go to the search line to do it. You go to the you have to go to the the address is www.davidsonacademyalumni.org. Okay. So we'll go to the address line to type that in, and I don't think it'll come up on the search line. So if you go to the address line and type in www.davidsonacademyalumni.org, and that'll take you to it, and you'll recognize the page when you get there. So we're also in the process of setting up a Facebook page, and that will be done this week. But well, hopefully by the time the word starts spreading around, the Facebook will be ready, but the website actually is ready now, and hopefully everyone will realize, that to go ahead and sign up. You can call Luvinia Hayes or myself. Luvinia Hayes' number is 931-455-2962, and she'll be responsible for receiving all the checks and inquiries, and also me, Jackie Duncan, at area code 931-455-2199. So either one of us, they can call and get information, or even register over the phone. And we're trying to encourage it, to go ahead and do this now, just to get the word out. We've had some inquiries as to whether we were having it or not, and I think because people were concerned they haven't gotten it. We had such a great time on 2 years ago. Had such a great time, and the dinner and dances at the Coffee County Conference Center. Had such a great time that everybody's want to do it just like they did last time. You know, so I mean, we're going to do it just like we did last time. Same band, same place, and everything.
The pet of the week this week at the Tellem Animal Shelter is a lab mix named JoJo. He entered the shelter as a stray in 2013 and is still looking for a good home. JoJo is approximately 2 years old. He's great with other dogs and children and is up to date on his vaccinations, heartworm negative, and will receive a free neuter provided by the Tellem Animal Shelter. Be sure to check out the Tellem Animal Shelter on Facebook for upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tellem Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society Pet of the Week is Pip. Pip is a terrier mix looking for a happy home. The shelter has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for the animal care can be made at the Coffee County Humane Society, P.O. Box 252, Manchester 37349. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast.
We're having a huge inventory reduction sale going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia with the largest selection in history with over 100 to choose from, any make, any model. Check out this 2014 Kia Forte, 14803, or this 2014 Kia Optima, 19587. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Any make, any model, over 100 to choose from. Why buy anywhere else?
We are Goody Two Scoops.
I love Goody Two Scoops.
A family-friendly, yummy dessert specialty shop in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We excel in self-serve frozen treats and our own incredibly tasty chef-baked creations. For frozen treat lovers, we offer frozen yogurt, ice cream custard, as well as gelato and Italian ice. 85 flavors that rotate each day. 55 toppings including fresh sliced fruit. For our baked good lovers, Goody Two Scoops offers a variety of fresh pastries at a hometown price. Our 2 certified culinary chefs design and create incredible cakes. We showcase our cakes, froyo cakes, cupcakes, cookies, pies, and chocolate-covered strawberries, offered fresh daily.
Love playing.
Goody Two Scoops.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1978 at 86 degrees. The record low was in 2000 at 27 degrees. Average high on this day is 67 and the average low is 45. Tonight, look for rain in your forecast with a low of around 66. Thunderstorms expected on Friday, especially in the morning, with a high of 68 and a low of 48, and mostly sunny weather returning to your forecast on Saturday with a high of 71 and a low of 47. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6, wishes you and your families a fantastic weekend. Thank you.